first of all, thank you all for coming. It's been awesome. Adrian, you gotta tell us something about the Keypack Special. Your role or something to all this.
Oh my goodness, you're going to put me on the spot. First of all, I have to start by saying I'm so excited that I'm included in the new Crystal Lake series. Thank you, Brian Fuller and A24. And although I signed an NDA, so I can't give you any specifics, I can share with you that I was invited to a writers' meeting. Never, ever, ever in my life have I been invited to a writers' meeting. And when I got there, there were 10 writers around the table, a showrunner and another showrunner. Do you know you had 2 showrunners in the same show? But that's got to be a big show, right? And the producer, and then there was a big screen, and we were zooming to a London writer, and they insisted that I sit at the head of the table. How sweet is that, having been dissed by every other producer on a Friday project. But it was very, very nice, and I got pitched the first 3 episodes. And what I can tell you is they want you to be happy. They are as big of fans for Friday the 13th. Every single writer there was like a fanboy, fangirl, okay? And they knew more about the movies than I did, some of them. And it was just so wonderful to hear this new enthusiasm about something that we all love and care about. And they felt the same way. Like they felt, oh my God, we finally get a chance to continue and to bring the legacy alive and make it what the fans have been begging for or really want or will really get into. So all I can tell you is give it a chance because you're gonna love it. And they really care. They care. And who's cared about Friday the 13th in terms of the actual production? Very few, because it's mostly studios and money, bankers that make the big decisions. And so finally, we actually have fans that care, that are writing for us. So I think you'll be happy.
Do they have a title for the series yet? Or
It's Crystal Lake.
Oh, okay.
Well, which Crystal Lake? You know, there's one in every state, right? I do believe that they're probably going to shoot in Canada because of taxes.
And it's really cold.
And it's really cold. There you go. Exactly. And it's rains. So, yeah, but I'm really looking forward to it, is all I can tell you.
All right. Right over here.
So how do you guys feel about what the series was to what eventually became? Like, how do you guys feel that Jason was initially a boy who drowned in the lake, and then 9 movies later he's a cyborg in space?
I don't know. Isn't that typical, though, the way things are going in filmmaking? I have to confess, I have only seen part 4 and mine. And I've only seen mine once. And I have so many friends in all of them, but I'm afraid of horror movies. So I haven't seen Kane do his thing, and my closest friend was Richard Brooker. I never saw him do his thing.
Anybody else want to take a stab at Jason?
All I can tell you was he was my dream. And so after that, you know, I honestly, he grew up. I had no control.
Well, maybe it's just sort of the evolution of what's happening. I mean, with AI right now, maybe all of Friday the 13th movies, they just had that sort of science fiction preview of the future. So I don't know, but you know what? I'm a little bit on the same track as Melanie. I'm a wimp. After I saw The Exorcist, that was it. It's done.
Same with me. I've only seen mine, and I haven't seen. I'm scared. They scare me. I never wanted to see one. When I filmed the 4th one, I never had looked at any of them. I didn't want to know about it. I just wanted to work on that one project. But I'm just not. I get so scared. I have to get up and walk out. My husband, you know, we will be watching something. That's just too much. I can't take it. It's too sensitive.
Okay, who else had a question? Right over here.
Kimberly, what's it like working with Crispin Glover?
Oh, he was great. He was, you know, really interestingly odd, but adorable and sweet. But he was, I remember just kind of being in awe that was the way he is on screen. That's the way he is. There was no acting about it. I mean, he was just kind of interesting and quirky and smart and.
Hell of a dancer.
Yeah. No, he was adorable. He was adorable. And I met up again with Lawrence Moneson at Feature, and we've since become really good friends. And he's fantastic. And I talked to Judy Aronson and Peter Barton. I've spoken to. And Eric Anderson. I mean, the whole cast was so great. But Crispin Glover was just really quirky. Yeah.
He's different.
Who else had a question? Back here.